Alright guys, welcome to this huge FIFA 16 trading method video. Hopefully you guys are going to be enjoying this. I'll be posting 2 episodes of this, so yeah, this is going to be the first one. If you guys want part number 2 tomorrow or this weekend right here, of course, yeah, pretty much then tomorrow, make sure you guys smash 1,000 likes on this video today, and I'll break that out for you guys tomorrow. This took me pretty much the whole day to record, and it's been crazy to record this, guys, so yeah, hopefully you're going to be enjoying this, and yeah, I'll catch you hopefully for part 2 tomorrow. What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today, guys, a big trading guide on the channel. This one here is going to be huge, and hopefully I'll show you guys some great methods. We're just going to be doing a lot of different methods in this video right here, and hopefully you guys will enjoy them. As you guys can see right now as well, I don't have too many coins. Reason for that is that I'm doing some trading for my trading to many coin series, and yeah, guys, this is going to be a huge. Let's try to smash 1,000 likes in this video, because I think this video right here is going to be pretty long. I'll just have tons of great methods up for you guys, and if you want to see a part 2 as well, let me know in the comment section down below. On top of all this, guys, I'll also be doing a competition. Once again, I'll be doing this probably every single day right now. Leave a like in the video, subscribe to my channel, and comment down below in the comment section your Twitter username. I'll pick a random person from the comment section, I'll contact you on Twitter, and I will trade on your account, which means that if you comment down below your Twitter username, leave a like in the video, and subscribe, you can be entered into that competition. I'll pick a random person from the comment section, as I said, and the winner, I'll be going onto your account, and I'll be doing some trading for you probably tomorrow, and hopefully I can get you at least 10,000 to 20,000 coins on your account. Anyway, let's get right into this right now. Let's begin this huge trading guide, and this is going to be awesome. So the first method we're going to have a look at is the left forward and right forward trading method. Pretty much you guys want to go silver, and right now, because there's not really that many cards up on the market, left forwards and silvers, we're not going to put in the buy now maximum price. But if you guys are watching this video like 2 months after it's been out, put in the maximum buy now of 2,000 coins. There is going to be a lot of more, of course, left forwards and right forwards on the market, and we're going to pick up some great looking players that of course have a good league for under 1,800 coins. So this guy, for example, he seems like a decent deal. I'm actually might pick up this guy right now. 300 coins start price, 2k buy now. But as like when it's longer into the game, there's gonna be like BPL players and stuff probably for like 2k. And you wanna pick up the players that have good pace, of course, good league, good stats pretty much. And yeah, if they're under 2,000 coins, you can either way make a profit, try to sell them overnight for about 2.5k. But because there's not really that many on the market right now, we're just not gonna have a maximum buy now price. You pretty much just wanna go through the whole league right here, or all the players, you know, see if you can find some deals. Like if you guys can see right here, I want to see if you can find some deals at all. And yeah, so far I've seen a couple of players that are like 1.8k. This guy's 1.8k, but as you guys can see right here, he doesn't have the best stats ever, and only 67 rated. Actually, Michael picked this guy up. I think I will actually pick this guy up. He seems like a pretty good player, so there we go. Indeed, gonna pick him up. Probably gonna try to sell him on for about 2.9k overnight, so that's a good deal there in right forward. And that's pretty much what you guys want to do with this method. Just pretty much just look up the player, see if you can find a cheap one, of course, sell him on overnight. And especially right now at the game, there's not too many of these up in the market. This has been out for about 6 minutes. You can probably go and pick. Actually, you know what, this has a good league, good nation, but I don't really have the coins for this right now because I'm doing a lot of trading, and I've just picked up a lot of deals and stuff like that. So yeah, if I had the coins, I would pick this guy up as well, try to sell him on overnight for about 3.5 thousand coins. So yeah, that's pretty much the first method, left forward, right forward method. Right now at the beginning of the game, you want to just go silver and no maximum buy now price. But if of course it's like 2 months into the game, you obviously want to put in the buy now maximum price of 2,000 coins. But yeah, that's the first method right there. The next method is actually fairly easy. It's a pretty easy one, but I'll show you guys this right now. So here we go, 650 coins on pretty much both threes, which means that you'll be getting up mostly rares. I mean, you're still going to be getting some non-rares listed for like, you know, 650 star price, but you're going to be getting more rares than if you would put, for example, let's see right here, if you put nothing, you're pretty much just going to be getting yourself non-rare players. But if you put 650 coins, you're going to be getting up more rare players on the market, and of course when I go gold as well. Now as you guys can see, you could also go 1k buy now minimum price, but then you won't find as many. Just scroll through the market, and especially right now at this stage of the game, almost every single player can sell for more than 650 coins. Of course, if they have really bad stats, just don't mind bidding on them. But if they have a decent league, maybe some decent stats, go ahead and bid on them. And of course, you can be you'll make profit on them, because yeah, 650 coins is pretty much nothing. But if they just have some alright stats, and if you win them for 650 coins, you might make some profit. For example, this guy has already got a bid. This guy as well seems decent, you know, keeper in the Serie A. He might sell for a few hundred more coins. Just pretty much bid on these. It's safe trading methods. They are gonna sell for more, so you don't really have to worry. You don't have to check up the player's price to be sure. The players are gonna sell on, and just if you find someone with great stats, and if you win them, you're gonna be guaranteed to make some profit. So for example, this guy as well, he's actually going for 700 coins. So yeah, that's probably because he's in a very bad league. If they are in a very bad league, just don't mind picking them up, because they just not gonna sell on. But you know, the one of the bigger leagues would be great. For example, this guy, you know, is in the Bundesliga. Would be great players to pick up, and of course you can pick up a few players. Like already we're on like the 14th page, and there's just like 5 minutes left, so you can pick up a lot of these great players right here. For example, this guy as well, I'd recommend placing a bit on him. Shakhtar Donetsk, I'm not sure how to pronounce that name. Shakhtar Donetsk. Yep, they have a lot of great players, so definitely a player there to bid on. And there's just a lot more players to bid on, guys. And for example, this guy as well, even though he doesn't have the best of stats, he's in a good league. If they have like a really good league and they have like alright stats, they will at least go for more than that. Probably, I would say, try to pick this up for 650 and try to sell them overnight for about 1,000 coins, 1,100 coins. Worked really well at the beginning, worked really well as well right now, especially right now because there's even more cards on the markets. And by the way, guys, all these methods you'll see in this video will work on all the consoles, all the platforms on the console. This will work on literally everything, by the way. And yeah, just keep on doing this. This guy, I believe, is actually in the League of VVA, so yeah, he also gonna place a bit on him. I actually don't have the coins right now, but I'm gonna place a bit on him as well. This guy as well, and yeah, there's just so many players to pick up with a 650 coins method right there. So yeah, that method there is recommended. You can also try to do this with silver players. Instead of doing 650, you can do 250, 250, and you're gonna be finding yourself a lot of rare silvers as well. Let's have a look and see if you can find anyone. Actually, right now there's almost none. I think that they might have a minimum price of, let's see, 350 coins maybe. Let's have a look at that right now. Yeah, if you do 350, you can find yourself someone as well if they have a good league and stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much that method right there. The next method is going to be about stadiums. So this is actually something that I haven't done much this year, but this actually works really well. Let's go gold, let's go stadium. You don't really want to do this with silver cards or silver stadiums. You want to do this with gold stadiums. And if you find someone that you know you might want to trade with that goes for a little bit, pretty much what you guys want to do, you want to click on it and you want to go find all items. And you can pretty much see here how many there is of them on the market. This stadium right here, there's 3 cards of that one at the market right now. 1,500 coins. Next ones are 2k. Might pick that one there up, try to sell them for 1.9k. And just keep doing this with stadiums. It doesn't need to work really well. Let's have a look at Villa Park as well. They have 2 cards on the market, 1.3 and 1.7. This method there is actually better than I thought as well. So yeah, this method there does indeed work really well, and you can find yourself some great buy nows. 2.4k right there, 5,000 coins. So yeah, there's just a lot of great players to find with doing this method right here. Let's just keep on going through a few more stadiums because I know that some of them are literally going for so much. It is absolutely crazy. I mean, I actually got it in the pack earlier on today on the early access. I got myself a stadium that's actually extinct, which is pretty ridiculous. But of course, you can go and try to get a few of these actually on a bid as well. Not just buy now, so you can try to get a few of these on bids as well. But you know, I'd recommend doing buy nows. But I would definitely recommend trying to get these on a buy now instead of bids, because yeah, bids usually doesn't work that well as getting them on a buy now. Juventus Stadium here as well. Let's have a look and see. And there's a bid right there of that one. Is there anyone cheaper right here? Let's go and have a look. No, not right there. But just keep on going through a lot of stadiums. Of course, there's a lot of stadiums on the game, so just keep going through these and you will eventually find some very nice ones. Let's have a look at this one as well and see if there's many more. 1.5, 1.5 and 1.4. So yeah, sometimes you'll find someone that's up on the market for a lot cheaper, a few hundred coins cheaper. And yeah, just keep on going through these pages and try to find something good. Let's actually have a look at one more. Let's have a look at the Juventus Stadium. Actually, no, we'll have a look at this one and see if this has any many gold cards. 2007, next one is going for 3k. So just keep going like that, and eventually you'll find yourself some great deals on these stadiums. Next method is going to be a Team of the Week trading method. What you guys want to do now, and go and find these on the market. You want to find some good silver informs from that Team of the Week that actually is quite expensive. Now, know that this guy, and this guy is not really that expensive from this Team of the Week. So this guy is the one we're going to be focusing on today. Let's have a look at RS inform right now, and of course with a new searching thing right here that you can actually put in special card, this will make the method a lot easier. You pretty much want to search, and as you guys can see on the market, this guy goes for something. 47,000 coins, 80,000 coins actually, 35,000 coins, 49. Okay, why don't I have coins for this guy right now? This guy was just listed up 4 minutes ago, and holy crap, that was 47k, 49k, and 100,000 coins. That is absolutely insane. If you guys could have picked that one up there, literally, that could make 10k in seconds on that one. If you pick him up there for 35k, you're gonna probably be able to sell him on for about 45k right there. If I had the coins for now, I would definitely pick that one there up. But yeah, there's like a lot of variety on the silver informs from every single Team of the Week. Sometimes there's like one that are a lot easier and a lot, you know, cheaper than the next one. So that's a good method right there. Pretty much sums that out recently with that Mares right there. 35,000 coins. That is very cheap for him for Mares. I've seen this guy go for like 60k a couple days ago, and now he's this one for 35k, next one is 47k. So yeah, that is actually a pretty good deal. Pretty much search up expensive players from that team of the week, or just search up any silver informs from that team of the week, or any team of the week really. But right now there's only one, of course. But yeah, as soon as it gets a few more, search up silver informs from team of the weeks, and you're gonna be fighting yourself hopefully deals like this Marves right here. And yeah, holy crap, that was actually a really good one. 35,000 coins, that is very cheap indeed. But yeah, sometimes it's gonna be absolutely insane deals on some silver informs, so that's why the method is so good. Alright, so the next method is actually one of my first ever methods that I discovered back in FIFA 14 when I started trading. What do you guys want to do when I go gold? 500 coins, and you pretty much just want to scroll through every single chemistry cell there is on the market. Start with sniper, see if there's anyone up. Go to finisher, see if there's anyone up right here. And of course, you want to look after non-rares. You're not going to be finding any rare players with this. And yeah, you pretty much just want to look after non-rares. Here we have one just been listed up here, guys, for 3 days. Diamante here in marksman. I would have definitely gonna picked it up if I had a few more coins. But there we go, indeed. Very nice one right there. Could have picked it on up. And also, guys, these does indeed sell for like 700 coins. Some of them don't even have any more chemistry stalls for that player, so that's very good as well. So yeah, you can probably just go and try to sell these on for like 1,000 coins, 900 coins overnight, and they will indeed sell out. Right now at the game as well, it's not that usual to find these as well, but if you guys are watching this like a few months when the game has been out and stuff, there's gonna be easier to find these. And if you find a good one as well, you're definitely gonna make some profit overnight when you do indeed sell them on. For example, this guy, 500 coins with Guardian, he's definitely gonna sell overnight for like 700-800 coins. Easy profit right there. And trust me, guys, they do indeed sell as well, and they sell easily. These are super easy to sell on. Been doing it for years right now, and yeah, they are actually really easy to sell on. And of course, it's not gonna work with Hunter, Chemist, Cell, or Catalyst or Shadow either. It's gonna work with just like the regular ones. But yeah, we found some nice deals in this one right here. Some alright players right here we can do this with. For example, this guy would be nice, you know, Fenerbahce right there. And yeah, probably didn't pronounce it right, by the way. Anyway, 500 coins right there, which would have been pretty nice. And this Nickel right there as well, 500 coins. He could have also been picked up and try to sell them on for about 700-800 coins overnight, and they are going to sell them. Actually, you know what we're going to be doing? Let's have a look. Nickel right now, I'm going to have a look at him right now and see if he doesn't have any other Guardian cards on the market. So yeah, that's the only one he has on the market. Probably pick that one there up and sell them for about 700-800 coins. I'm actually going to do that right now because that's actually a pretty good deal. Oh yeah, I have a full transfers right there, so yeah, I can actually do that. But anyway, that would be a great deal right there. It's 500 coins, and yeah, just keep doing this with players that have good stats and are looking good, and of course sell them on overnight for about, yeah, a few hundred coins more, probably like 700-800 coins more profit. So yeah, try to sell them on for maybe like 1,000 coins, maybe 800 coins, whatever you want to do. But of course, yeah, it will take a bit longer to sell on if you of course have him, I would say, over 1,000 coins. So try to keep it under 1,000 coins. But yeah, of course, pick them up for either 500 coins or less, and you'll make yourself some great coins. It'll actually double your profit on these deals right here. Next method coming up right now, and we're going to be trading with kits and badges. This works literally so well this year. One of the reasons for that is because they've added a new thing which calls, or which is pretty much the find all items thingy. So yeah, we're just going to be searching up just a club here with a kit or a badge, and we're going to focus on a kit here to begin with. You want to go find all items when it comes to kits, and sometimes there's going to be kits listed up for like 1,000 coins cheaper, 2,000 coins cheaper. It works really well. Sometimes I've seen kits go for extremely cheap right here by doing this method. And yeah, of course, I made a few videos on this previously as well. I made it in my trading to million coin series. I actually showed you guys that I made some very nice profit on a few Juventus kits, which was nice to do this with. Let's have a look at Chelsea here as well and see if they have any kits up right now. Of course, just find yourself a kit, one of their kits, and just search them up and see if you can find a very cheap deal on the market. And of course, it is very easy as well to search up because of this feature right here, which says find all items. So yeah, because of that, this method here works so easy this year, and it's just so good. And just keep on doing this right here, and you're gonna be finding yourself a lot of great kits. This works as well with classic kits, by the way. They actually work really well with classic kits. They sell on actually pretty quick when I do this with classic kits. I did that with PSG, and they sold on pretty quickly, which is nice. Let's have a look at the Liverpool kit as well. Let's have a look at the actually not the classic kit. Let's have a look at the away kit right here, and we'll see if this one is up for cheap. 2,000 coins, 2,200 coins. Sometimes it's gonna be absolutely crazy deals in the market. Sometimes it takes quite a while to find a deal, but yeah, I mean, there's so many kits to do this with, so it would be pretty weird if you didn't find a deal, like one deal within like 5 minutes by doing this. So yeah, but yeah, very good method indeed. Go and try this out. It's working really good, and of course as well works with classic kits here as well. As you guys can see right here, it's going for about 1,000 coins, and there's actually two kits right here, this one and this one, for 600 coins. They were pretty much listed up at the same time as well. If you pick these two up right here, I guess you can try to sell them on for about 900 coins, because the next one is like 1,100 coins. So yeah, just keep doing that with a lot of big clubs, and you're going to be finding yourself a lot of great deals on kits. You can also do this with badges, but it doesn't work the same way. You don't really have to go like the find all items feature right then, because yeah, there's not too many badges up on the market. You don't have to go find all items. You can just pretty much scroll through all these and see if you can find something. We're just going to be going through the biggest leagues and biggest clubs. Once again, pretty much the same as the league, as the of course the kits method, but you just want to do this with badges right now. The only difference is that you don't really have to search them up as a find all items, because of course they only have one badge. So just keep on going here, go to the 15 minutes, see if they have a good buy now on it, and just keep going like that, and eventually you find yourself some great deals. Won't take you too long either, because there's just too many. There's so many badges on of course on FIFA. So yeah, there's too many clubs as well. So sometimes you can find yourself some great deals on these. And also, by the way, do this with silver badges as well in some pretty, like, I mean, there's some badges that goes for ridiculous amounts that are silver badges as well. So if you know any of those, definitely have a look at them and see if you can pick up a deal on those as well. Anyway, let's have a look at PSG and see if they have any up right here. Do we have one there for like 1,000 coins or something like that? Let's have a look. Nope, not right there, but pretty much works the same as the kit method, and it won't take you that long to find yourself a few deals. Next one right now is going to be a managers trading method. This also works really well with managers. Pretty much just go through, of course, the biggest leagues once again, and yeah, just pick yourself out a club or two, and you pretty much just go ahead and just keep doing that same manager. You don't really want to do this with a lot of different ones. So yeah, let's try to go managers BPL. Let's go gold. Let's actually go, for example, yeah, because of let's just say a manager Portugal right now. You're going to be getting yourself up a lot of course Portuguese managers from the BPL. And what I'm going to be going after right now is of course Jose Mourinho. That's the manager I'll be going for right now. And as you guys can see, first thing you want to do after you've searched up your manager, you want to go ahead and find his buy now price. As you guys can see, it's a little bit under 2,000 coins. Let's go to around 1,500 coins right now and have a look. So yeah, 1,500 coins seems to be his buy now. And this time you don't want to do this with buy nows, because yeah, I haven't really seen many buys nows of these managers. So what do you guys want to do? Put in the 1,000 coins maximum price when his price is of course 1,500. And right now there's actually not that many Mourinhos up on the market, probably because it's so early throughout the game. But here we have a few. I mean, sometimes I've seen a few been sold for like 1,000 coins, but yeah, this will work more into the game when it's been out for a few months, because there'll be more managers. If that didn't work with the manager, of course you can go to the next one. We can obviously have a look at you know, Jordan, not Jordan, but we can have a look at of course Brendan Rodgers here as well. Let's have a look and see if he is up here. We'll have a look and see his maximum buy now price is probably around 1,500 coins. He is around 1,000 coins actually, so that is actually pretty cheap. Let's go around 1,000 coins right there, and that's pretty much his maximum buy now price. Let's go around, let's say 700 coins. If you manage to pick them up for 700 coins each, you can make a few hundred coins profit on all of them. Let's go 800 coins. Yeah, as you guys can see right now, there's not many of them on the market, but as soon as the game has been out for a little bit longer, this method here will definitely work a lot better. So try it out then. We're gonna be getting into the next method right now, and what you guys want to do with this one is investing in big players. If you guys are watching this video when it comes out, the day it comes out or the week it comes out, I'd recommend doing this right now if you have the coins. This is a very high budget trading method. Of course, it's gonna be more low budget trading methods, but this is if you have a lot of coins on your foot account already, which is insane. So yeah, what you guys want to do, you want to invest in the bigger players. For example, Messi, Lionel Messi, guys. Right now I'm on the PlayStation 4 market. He haven't actually been up on the PlayStation 4 market that much, but on the Xbox market, I've been on the EA Access on the Xbox, and Messi, yesterday, he was 1.2 million coins. Today, he's 1.4 million coins. The bigger players, guys, they are rising up in price. Most of them are rising a lot up in price. Cristiano Ronaldo as well, gone up on the Xbox console. He's very rare on the Xbox console, but he's gone up as well in price. Let's have a look at Eden Hazard as well, and see right here. Hazard, as you can see on the mark right now, is only 450 coins. Not only 450, he's 450,000 coins. He's probably going to be rising up to, yeah, when the game is out, because so many people want to try out these players. They're going to be going up in price. They're going to be getting a higher value, and yeah, of course, it's going to be a few more on the market as well, but they're going to be getting a higher value. So definitely, if you guys have the coins, invest in a big player like this. A player I would definitely recommend investing in is Arjen Robben. On the Xbox, this guy is 250k. Right now, I checked earlier today, he's around 250k to 300k. Go and pick them up on the Xbox. He's going to be going up a lot, and as you guys can see on the PlayStation, he's pretty expensive, but on the Xbox, this method works a lot, because, you know, the players on the Xbox are very much cheaper. Still, the market is, you know, different, but of course, on the Xbox, the players are a lot cheaper, so they will definitely go up. But don't do this with Legends. I think they will go down. pretty much because legends, you know, they don't have the best stats ever. They pretty much just cost that much because they have that white card, the of course the legend card. So I think legends won't be going that much up in price, but normal players like Ronaldo and all that stuff will definitely be going up in price, because that's always how it pretty much goes down every single year. The players, first of all, they start off on the web, not too many people have the coins. Maybe someone wants to get coins really quick and sell them for a low price, and then of course as soon more people get the coins, they will start going up in price. So that's a good method right there. Try to do that on Xbox right now, and maybe in a few on the PlayStation if you can find some as well. But yeah, that is a pretty good method that you should do right now, and of course sell them on a couple weeks into FIFA 16, and I'm sure you'll make a lot of profit. So our next method is going to be a silver method, and this one here as well works pretty well if you want to do this right now. Of course, it's going to work even better when the game is out, because of course then there's way more of these silver cards on the market. But what you guys want to do, you want to go max price 350 coins, and of course quality silver. This doesn't work with 250 coins this year, because I believe the minimum price you can actually list up rare silver cards for is actually 300 coins, and if you put in 300 coins, you're not going to find as many as when you of course put 350 coins. So that's what you guys want to do, put 350 coins and also search up silver. We're just going to be searching this right now, and you want to go through the market, try to find some rare cards, pretty much as many as you possibly can. As you can see, we have one here, but we're not really going to focus on that guy right now. We're just going to keep on scrolling. That card there actually doesn't look too bad. Of course, you want to focus on the league, you want to focus on that kind of things. You also kind of want to focus on the non-rare cards, they might be pretty good. For example, this guy, Bundesliga, you know, seems like a decent ride made. Might pick him up for 250, sell him on for 100 coins profit. Of course, this is a very low budget trading method. We just went from a very high to a very low budget trading method, and this is if you're struggling with Ultimate Team and you want some easy coins. Look at the non-rares, look at the rare players, if they look good and if they have a good league. So pretty much just try to focus on the leagues and also of course the stats on the player. And as you guys can see, we're at like the 14th page already, and we actually have one here for like, you know, 20 seconds left. So you're just gonna be finding tons of these cards on the market, and of course make sure that he does indeed have a pretty good buy now price as well, so you don't really bid 350 and you can only sell them for 400 coins. So make sure you have a little bit bigger price range here as well. But as you guys can see right there, this guy is from the I believe this is the Swedish league. Doesn't seem like a bad player indeed, but of course you can focus on the non-rares and of course the rare players. If you guys want to do this more as well, this is actually another trading method you guys can do. You can go 1k minimum price, which means that it's like at least he'll sell for probably more than 1,000 coins if they just haven't overlisted him, like overpriced him. So yeah, as you guys can see, you're just gonna be finding a lot of these players. Just keep on scrolling through the cards, and yeah, as I said, if you find yourself something that looks pretty good, go ahead and place a bid on them. For example, this keeper looks decent. I mean, it doesn't have the best of the leagues, but it does indeed look pretty decent, and you can probably sell this on for 600 700 coins overnight, and hopefully make some profit on these players. Of course, BB Liga de Brazil players will also work, and by the way as well, the Norwegian players work very well this year. As you guys can see, players like this, even though he's not the best of leagues ever, you're gonna be bidding on this guy. He has nice pace, some nice stats right there on that card, and if I win him there for 350, that's gonna be amazing. We're already at like the 12th page, and there's only like a minute left on the cards, even when we put like a 1k minimum price. So yeah, this method there definitely doesn't need work. It's a good one as well, so definitely go and check it out. And yeah, let's have a look and see if we can win this guy, and that'd be great. So hopefully we can list him up for probably like 600-700 coins and try to sell him overnight, which would be great. Let's go and try to see right now. Yeah, we are about to win him there, guys, for 350 coins, which is indeed pretty good. And yeah, of course, his stats is looking decent as well. If he doesn't have the best of leagues ever and he has good stats, still bid on him. Of course, if his stats is really good. This guy's stats were actually really good. 88 pace, 74 dribbling, 71 shooting. Looked like a pretty beast card, so that is exactly why I bid on him. But there you guys go, there's the silver method, and yeah, let's jump right into the next one. So I'm actually right now going to bring you guys my first ever bronze trading method on FIFA 16. This is going to be with bronze players, and it's pretty much a price fixing trading method. You can actually like really easy to price fix on your own this year, because the price ranges are actually so wide that you're going to be able to do that again. Of course, last year as well, didn't really work that well after price ranges, but before price ranges, it worked absolutely amazing. And of course, you can price fix a few players that doesn't have the most cards on the market. So what you guys want to do, you want to go quality, of course, to bronze, and you just want to search a few bronze players up. First of all, just go through a few leagues, see if you can find a decent bronze player that of course you don't want to do this with. If you find a good looking bronze player, just pretty much just add him to your transfer targets and just keep going through these pages right there. Of course, right now as well, there's not going to be that many bronze cards up on the market, so hopefully we can find someone here that we might be able to price fix. Of course, you can try to do this with silvers as well, but I believe they have more cards up on the market. Not too many people open bronze packs as of course silver packs and gold packs, so that's the reason you want to kind of do this with the bronze players. Anyway, keep it going. And also, one of the reasons you want to do this with bronze cards is because it won't cost you that much to price fix these players. It won't really cost you that much to price fix these bronze players because you know their value isn't that much. Anyway, let's have a look at roster Rossiter right now. That's going to be the first player I'm going to have a look at the moment. Let's have a look at Rossiter. And as you guys can see, Rossiter actually has quite a few cards up on the market. He actually doesn't need to have quite a few. But if you really wanted to go for it, guys, this guy plays for Liverpool as well with English EM. He probably doesn't need to sell really easily. Pick up all of these like 600, 600, 800. Don't pick up that one for 10,000 coins. Pick up all these for like 600, 800, and of course the next cheapest then is gonna be 1,400 coins. What do you guys want to do? Overnight, you want to list up one by one. You should be able to list up one by one. If not, list them up in a few bunches, maybe like list up 3 at a time or something like that, and sell them overnight. Let's have a look at Kennedy, because yeah, Rossiter wasn't the best example. You really don't want to do this with the players that have more than a page of players on the market. You kind of want to do this with players that doesn't really have like a page on the market, just like under that. 1,005, 10,000, 1,006, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000. If you want, you can pick up the ones for around 1,006 and 2,000, and the next cheapest will be 10,000 coins. Of course, because this guy plays for Chelsea as well, you can probably list them up overnight, like one by one, or just list them up for like an hour, one by one, and they'll be like 6k cheaper if you list them up for like 4k. Easy as that. I will make like a more in-depth video about this, guys. Don't you worry. I will make a much more in-depth video about this very soon on my channel. So stay tuned for that, because yeah, there's gonna be there's a lot more to know about price fixing. Anyway, this is a good example. Pick up all the ones here for about 1,000 coins. There is like, I would say there's probably like 6, 7 for 1,000 coins. And then of course the next one, don't pick that one up and don't pick that one up. The next cheapest then will be what, 7,000 coins. And then you pretty much have everyone below 7,000 coins. So you can, for example, list one up for like 3,000 coins, make 2k profit on this one. And when that one is sold, just keep on doing even more players. Easy as that. And yeah, it doesn't need work, and it actually worked really well on FIFA. FIFA 15 at the beginning of the game, and also FIFA 14, this worked like a charm. Let's have a look at Unuma as well, because yeah, this is actually pretty freaking interesting. I haven't done this yet this year, so yeah, we're gonna have a look and see how this goes. But I believe, yeah, of course, it's gonna work pretty freaking insane. Let's once again have a look at where is he? Let's have a look again. Unuma. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we're gonna have a look at this guy right now. I'll be doing this guy in my stream tomorrow. I'll be doing a stream tomorrow, and I'll definitely be doing some of this in my stream. This guy actually has quite a few cards up on the market, so yeah, if you find a card with more than the page on the market, just simply go to the next player. Easy as that. And of course, make sure the player has all right stats. But if you do like this with a player that's from the BPL, you're anyway gonna be making profit, because they will indeed be selling. Right here, you can actually pick up every single one that's below 10,000 coins. Pick up, like, these are the ones for 10,000 coins. Pick up all of these right here. Probably spend 10,000 coins on that, and then sell them one by one for like 2,000 coins. Make 1,000 profit on each card. Easy as that. I think you guys know what I mean. But yeah, that is indeed a very nice method, and I would definitely recommend it. And as I said, I'll go more in depth on how to do this very soon again in another video. But yeah, price fixing with bronze players will still work this year, and I cannot wait to try that out. Okay, so the next method is going to be a gold trading method, and this one right here is actually pretty different than the previous ones that I've done. I actually haven't done a method that's anything like this before, so let's go to this right now. What do you guys want to do? You want to go gold, and pretty much instead of doing 250 as we did last year, you want to go 350. You're not going to be able to do 300 coins, because of course it doesn't work anymore. The lowest by now you can, or yeah, the lowest price you can list up pretty much a gold card right now is going to be for 350 coins. So gold 350 coins right there. After you've done that, you want to go to 1,000 coins minimum by now. And here's where, actually, you know what, I want to go 700 coins by now. Here's the thing that makes this method different. You don't want to look after buy nows. For once, you actually don't want to look after all these like, you know, bids and stuff like that. This time, you want to have like another like type of thing next to you. You want to have, for example, your phone app. You want to have another web app. You want to, for example, have a footpin or something like that you can actually check the price of the player. What I would recommend, go to like the 5th or 10th page or something right here, because there's a lot of players. So go a little bit further back in the pages. What do you guys want to do? You want to add a few players that looks interesting. Maybe this guy, you know, maybe this guy as well, and also maybe this guy right here. After you've done that, go into the transfer targets, see how much this guy is. For example, Andre Martins. Let's have a look and see how much he is on the market. Andre Martins, how much is he going for? Let's, for example, search up 400 coins. If he's going for 400 coins, then of course don't go and get him. As you guys can see, this guy's going for 400, so there's no reason, no really reason to get him, so just scrap him right there. Let's have a look at Sal right now for 400 coins as well. Let's go and have a look at him quickly. How much does he go for? He also goes for around 400 coins. So if you haven't found a player, keep on doing this with other players as well. You just want to keep on scrolling through the players. We also saw Britain, by the way, for 350 coins. He might be going for a little bit more. We'll have to wait and see right now. Let's have a look at 400. There's a few of him as well for 400 coins, but sometimes you're going to be finding really good players that have good stats and all that for pretty cheap. And you don't want to look after, of course, rares. It's impossible to look after rares with this method. You pretty much just want to look after gold players and non-rares. So what you guys can also do, try 1,000 coins minimum price. You're not going to be getting up as many coins or as many players as before, but the players you are getting up might be a bit better than the other ones. Let's go and add a few more players to our transfer targets right here. Let's do this again, and of course you want to look up these players right there. Tillemans right there, of course, looks like a beast this year. Look up these players right here, and of course have a look at them on the market. Let's have a look at Tillemans, and we'll see how much he is up right now. Let's have a look at Tillemans and see how much he's going for. Is he going for 400 coins? And as you guys can see, there's a few here on the market for 400 coins. Is there any more for 450 coins? And as you guys can see, there is not that many more for 450 coins. So you might actually go and pick up this Tillemans for 300 coins. Try to sell him overnight for 450 coins. That's obviously up to you. Let's have a look at Protoware as well and see if he has many cards. He probably has quite a few cards up on the market. He actually doesn't have that many as well up on the market. So probably go and try to pick him up for 350. Sell him on for 450 overnight. Let's have a look at this guy as well. Deep Hole. We'll have a look at him as well right now. Deep Hole. Let's have a look and see if he is up here. There we go. 450 coins. There is actually quite a few of him. So yeah, you don't want to do this with him. But sometimes you're going to be finding yourself the good person to do this with. And yeah, just keep it going until you find out pretty much. I've actually seen a couple of times. I actually haven't seen Nolito that much. But he might also be popping up. And yeah, he's one of the non-rares that actually goes for quite a bit. So yeah, go and check this out, guys, with different players. It works pretty well. And I've won a couple cards by doing this. And I haven't really done this much at all. So yeah, definitely a method to worth trying out. And yeah, works pretty easy. Very easy, but at the same time very good trading method. And try to sell most of these cards that you win. Try to sell them overnight, because yeah, that's when of course the chances are going to be the biggest for these players there to sell. Next method will be a chemistry sell method on a player. So for example, search up a player and of course search up a few chemistry cells there that you want to put on the player. For example, for Steven Gerrard, might go for Callus because you know he is that's the chemistry cell that pretty much fits him most. This is a Gerrard converted to the CAM and also with a Callus on, and of course because the game is out pretty early right now, or I'm recording this pretty early when the game is out, it's not going to work that well. So this method is another one that will work when the game has been out for a while, because it's going to be more Callus cards on the market. But just keep on doing this with players. For example, search up for example Shadow as well. That could also work for Steven Gerrard, maybe a 100 card as well right here. But pretty much Callus I think would be working pretty good on him. Now of course, as I said, right now there's not too many players that have, you know, all these chemistry cells on them, because the game is indeed of course pretty freaking new. But anyway, you can do this with players that are going for like 5,000 coins. Some players are going for like 1,000 coins. Let's have a look for example at Nolito, and we can actually do this in Hawk. That is another good example right there. We'll have a look and see if he is up here. He's out there for 2,100 coins. His normal card is going for about 1,000 coins, so that's not going to be a deal right there. You can also do this with Hawk. I would recommend doing this with Hawk if you're going to be doing this with players that are between maybe like 1,000 coins, 2,000 coins. For example, Tillemans, let's have a look at him right now, see if he's up in the Hawk. He does not have a Hawk card. Let's have a look at Artist and just go through a few of these right now. And yeah, it's going to work with a lot of them, guys. But of course, this guy's non-rare, so he's not really going to have any or many cards up on the market. For example, let's have a look at Fernando Torres as well right there. We'll quickly have a look and see if he has a Hawk card. He doesn't have a Hawk card, but this is going to be working much better when the game is out. And what you guys pretty much want to do on a bid on the players that of course are cheap on the market, and of course sometimes you might be getting yourself some great buy nows on these players that have a chemistry sound on them, which is really good. So let's try to find one actually right now. For example, let's just go and try to do Thiago, actually David Silva. We'll try out David Silva. Actually not David Silva, what am I saying, David Luiz is the player we're going to be trying out. So let's go Shadow and David Luiz and see if there's anyone up. There's actually no Shadow David Luiz on the market. Are you serious, dude? Is there any Thiago Silva Shadow on the market? There's actually none. So yeah, this method here will work a lot better when the game has been out for quite a while, and definitely search these up then. Is there any anchors? Nope, there's no anchors apparently. Let's have a look at company quickly here and see if there's anyone up him. Nope, no anchor. Is there any shadows on him? There's literally none. So yeah, as I said, this method here will work when the game is out. Try it out then and go ahead and search up these players once again. Let's have a look at Coutinho. I just want this to work with someone, man. Right now, it's pretty early in the game, but this could work with someone. Come on, give us like a Callus one. Come on. Nope, there's literally nothing on the market right now. So even if you see like one right now popping on the market, go ahead and pick it up. This Nolito right here that has a Hulk card, I would have now gone ahead and picked this up. I've just seen how rare these cards are. So picking up that Nolito there for 2,100 coins, been on the market for 18 minutes, would probably be a good idea. And try to sell on that this Nolito there for probably like 2,700, 2,800 coins. Because they're right now at the game, they're so rare. Of course, when the game is out as well, they're not going to be as rare. And it'll be easier to pick up. So try it out then. But right now, what do you guys want to do? Try to see if there's like literally any player you can find with a camera style, and if of course it's a good camera style as well, go and pick it up and sell it for more, because they're literally so rare on the market right now. And yeah, go and try that of course, and make sure you don't overpay for them as well, because some camera styles are pretty cheap, but others are actually quite kind of expensive. So yeah, that is that trading method right there. Thank you guys for watching the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. As I said, smash 1,000 likes for part 2 tomorrow, and yeah, I'll catch you all then. Peace out.